Welcome Cryptid Campers and welcome to Cogito's channel. Hope you've been enjoying the Cryptid Camp content, and this is my second try doing this already because I got tongue twisted with Cryptid Campers, Cryptid Camp, Cogito content, all that stuff all together. Whole bunch of alliteration, right? A bunch of C's and all sorts of good stuff. Anyway, as you can see, I have my hat that I'm getting ready for Squonkapalooza. Looking forward to seeing anybody who comes out to Squonkapalooza. It's not the biggest festival. It's actually my only cryptid festival I've gone to so far, and it was actually really interesting to go to. The difference between last time I went a couple years ago and this time is that last time we were broke. So like we aren't doing much with the vendors and stuff, so it's kind of, festivals are a lot more fun when you have a little bit of fun, so especially when you got the wife and kids with you and you can actually go do things and buy things, you know, as opposed to just looking at stuff that you can't get, you know. But the other big thing is that last time I was throwing some MetaZoo Squonk cards down with scratch offs for a redeemable giveaway, and well, frankly, nobody ever redeemed, which, you know, was kind of sad because I think that was my first like decent like giveaway trying to do, and ended up going nowhere, you know. But it's okay, you know. This year I'm going to have a lot more fun at Squonkapalooza. I am working on, let me get the right patch here. Getting my patch on my hat. Got a vest coming in. I got one of them fancy transfer sheets for where you print out the like logos and stuff and you iron them on. I may get that done before Squonkapalooza. I may not. I saw KBDX Tokyo's, you know, counselor shirt from a while back that he made, and it looked really good. And I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to have like a meteorite, like emblem and everything. And my name is, and have my, you know, Discord name, CPLSeraphim, aka Cogito Aprendo, on it. I thought that'd be pretty cool. I'm sitting in my camp chair right now, drinking a cup of coffee while hiding in my bedroom to make this video because I spent all day demoing my bathroom. And it's been a long day. Kids are helping, you know. The nice part about having kids that are getting old enough to help is that they do, on occasion, if you bribe them the right way, they help. So anyway, I've been putting off making this video for a while, not because I didn't want to make it, but because I've been working a lot of overtime and I've not been home very often. And when I am, I try not to take away from family time for hobby time. Making videos about Cryptid Camp. Like the one night with all the monthly packs, explosive rabbit hunt, I made those videos after I got home from work at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And if you haven't watched them, you should probably watch them because they are fun. I love the monthly packs. I think they are a blast. If you're curious on why I'm not looking at you right now, right there, it's because my phone's sideways and the camera is way over this way, but I'm looking here to make sure that I'm not off screen, because you know me, when I'm opening cards, sometimes I'm like this, sometimes I'm like this, sometimes I'm over here. Never know what's going on. But I want to talk about, oh, that's okay, I'm not used to doing the reverse cam thing, and that's why everything's backwards. These are going to be backwards. I'm not going to go switch it around and stuff. But Cryptid Camp, and I want to bring up a couple things. First off, I've loved everything that I've dealt with Cryptid Camp. I've loved people I've worked with, I've dealt with, doing trades with people, doing you know, purchases, sales, whatever, you know. I really enjoy the collecting scene. And I, first off, Kevin Cote, C-O-T-E, Kevin Yu, amazing gameplay videos. I am very much enjoying learning how to play, because once I get the kids more involved, I plan on playing some games, and I want to get some actual gameplay in before Squonkapalooza, and that's in 2 weeks, so I better get my my game on, right? But instant coffee, I drink too much regular coffee at work, and I hardly ever drink coffee at home, so instant coffee. But Cryptid Camp's management has been very transparent with everything. Like people were talking about with the Kickstarter, which these cards are awesome, and I'll show you the better part in a minute. But the second Kickstarter for their first expedition, which I think is really cool. First expedition instead of first edition because it's camp, trails, and all that stuff. I love that. But they've been very, if you're a part of the Discord, very, very open. If you're a part of their Instagram, they are very upfront about everything. The reason that this got pushed back, not because of any kind of failure or anything, they don't want to start this Kickstarter until the original Kickstarter's product is out. The decks, the theme decks are the only thing that hasn't been distributed yet, and that has to do with when they got shipped in. They were shipped in with citrus that was illegal, and the citrus had to be destroyed and everything like that. They let us know about this. They told us about what was going on. We have been in the loop the entire time. We've also known other play companies that were never letting you in the loop. But Cryptid Camp has been awesome with keeping us in the loop. No, there's no one that's mad because we know what's going on. We're getting distribution of information. That being said, the first expedition, Visions of Mothman. Now, Visions of Mothman had to be pulled off. I'm not sure if it's still going to be part of the Kickstarter, but the Visions of Mothman is supposed to be out in time for the Mothman Festival. And if they were to start the, how do I want to say this? If they were to start the Kickstarter now, distribution wouldn't be happening in time for the Mothman Festival. Cool. They're very transparent. There's been nothing that's been like, oh, we don't know what's going on. We've been. Listen, I think we know more than we should, and that's a great feeling to have, especially with the company. I've never had that with the company before. We've been getting, and if you're not part of the Instagram, I don't know how to do the Instagram thing. I have it because I think I got it at first because I wanted to vote on a mob for Minecraft or something, but I love seeing all the sneak peeks. We've seen SCPs, we've seen Halloween, like a haunted mansion with ghosts coming out of it, looked awesome. The SCPs, I think that's a real neat, what do they call it? I'm gonna mess up trail names. I know we got I think it's the Jack-o'-lantern trails, is the Halloween packs. I'm not even gonna try to say the name, but the SCP looks awesome. The Visions of Mothman. The Visions of Mothman they've shown all the different cabin Mothmen. They look amazing. So I call it the evolutions of Cryptid Camp because you got a Mothman for each cabin. I'm gonna say this. I've been a huge fan of Cryptid Camp. When there was first talk about it, no visuals, no nothing. I mean, when there was talks about it, I was kind of like, okay. So I think it was as the original metas, it was kind of going away, and I'm like, well, it sounds like somebody trying to, sweep in and try and. Well, once you find out a little more about the history of Cryptid Camp, and the gameplay and the style. I mean, let me put this. All right. Let's see. You know what? Let's just get into a little collection. So, I have a box that I keep my certain cards in. I actually used to have my master set of Pokemon 25th Anniversary Celebrations. Graded master set in here. That paid for half of my car, so. But we started, and I didn't, when this first came out, I did not get very deep into, and I'm a person. I'm a guy. I'm not a company. I'm nothing fancy like that. All right. But and I want to show you what the point is that I'm making is I have had a lot of fun with Cryptid Camp. And when I first started getting I got the Christmas set, the holiday pack one, and we pulled some cards, and we ended up pulling a. Let's see if I can do this right. I know this is gonna be weird because it's backwards, and you're gonna see your reflections, but we pulled a serialized Yeti and a serialized Victoria New Year. It looks so weird to see these cards backwards and everything backwards. Okay, and that was neat. And then we end up let's I want to say next came our Valentine's, which I did pull a Cupid, and me and a guy made a deal because he's the 01 collector. You don't. Well, that's his business, But he really wanted it, so we talked and we worked. But then we started. Give me 1 second here, guy. Okay, look in here. Oh, there we go. I got a little nervous there. All right. So then we got in the Valentine's set and we pulled some serializers. And I like grading cards personally. It protects the card. To me, my reasoning is it protects the cards. It gives them a grade as they are when they get slabbed up. For me, it's big for the protecting the cards. So we end up pulling a 9 Valentine's Kieran, a Gem in 10 Valentine's Kieran, if the blinds can stay off of the reflection. Got a Mint 9 Piazza Bird, Valentine's Piazza Bird. Okay, so the Piazza Birds are out of 50. I ended up pulling 3 of these. So I actually had to make do some wheeling and dealing. I bought some packs off of Tylero, and we made a deal. I needed the Mothman, and he pulled me a Piazza Bird, so we switched. We traded. I'm going to show you this one. It's going to get resubmitted because there's no reason it should have gotten the grade it got. But we got a 6. But we have a graded Mothman, the Valentine's Mothman. And then my guy KBDX Tokyo, great dude. Always just upfront, awesome. We made a trade. He needed a Piazza Bird. I needed a Bigfoot. We traded. I sent the Bigfoot in to get graded, and we got a pristine 10. And KBDX Tokyo was happy that his card got a 10. So that was something that was nice. I thought it was an awesome thing to do. I wanted to make sure he would, knew that, and he was happy for me. Then we started getting into. Well, let's got some proto packs and ended up getting a pristine 10 on a serialized meteorite cabin. And that was proto pack 1. Gotta double check, make sure I said that right. Proto pack 2. Now, when you ordered certain things, you would get a proto pack when they first started. What did I order? I think it was the binder. It was a binder. It came with a Mothman air freshener, and I pulled a serialized Proto 2 Mothman. And that's my pride and joy, because if you see that, the prototype logo, I love that logo. And this is what the new logo looks like, the one that we're using now. So that's like the easy way to tell, like, oh man, that's some serious old Cryptid Camp, But then started doing the monthly packs, and I need to pull one out just to show you, because I got something amazing to show you. And I've shown it before, though. It's not like a super big secret or anything. But So we got the wood snake, and this one got a 7.5, and I knew it was going to get a 7.5, and I don't, oh yes, there was a little divot on the card. Knew it the day I got it, you know. But again, it's a serialized card, and I like to grade them to make sure they stay in the condition they're in. Okay. Got a Sweet Tooth Witch that got a gem in 10. I had two. I tossed on the market, see how it went, and it did sell. But we also got these beauties here. We got a art from Kate Becker on her wood snake, and that looks awesome. Plus we got a first signed on a serialized wood snake, which backwards makes it so hard to try and see the numbers. You know what I mean? And then we opened up a booster box, and we got the box topper that was the Supernatural Campfire, and graded it, and it got a gem in 10. Now the grades are 9s and 10s, hardly a difference. You can send them back in, they flip flop, whatever. But it's a thing about the quality of Cryptid Camp. Cryptid Camp is doing very big things when it comes to the quality control of their cards. There's been other card games where I've opened them up and there's been scratches on the hollows. There's been, you know, cards are dented in the packs and everything. Cryptid Camp has some of the highest quality that I've seen. Now, I'm not a super big, like, I don't know like every card game in the history of mankind and all this stuff, right? But I know that is a priority that Cryptid Camp has put in, and it shows. It shows the amount of quality and the amount of time they're putting into their cards. So let's see. Let's pull these ones out for the little show and tell here. And I'm going through the cards, and I'm doing a little show and tell. It's part of my collection. I've been wanting to do a like hits video and a talk about Cryptid Camp, you know. Backers of the Kickstarter, the VIP 2025. There we go. I'm kind of having a hard time focusing because not me, me getting the camera to focus. Got this cool alt art Mothman. This creepy, scary Dover Demon. I'd rather run into the other Dover Demon in the wild than see this one. I ended up getting another Elemental Campfire box topper. The evidence pile was for the backers. And I love this. So, Ratancito Perez square test cut. But I love what Cryptid Camp did with these. So their first set that they came up with, there was a layer missing when it was printed. Instead of trying to like be like, oh, this is what we wanted, like you can see the hollow on both the border and in the card. It was missing. I think they said the white layer that would have stopped the hollow bleed. And it's not just like a little bit of hollow bleed. It's like it's pretty good hollow bleed. Instead of Cryptid Camp throwing it away or trying to give it, be like, yeah, this is what we wanted, they left them square cut and they stamped them with test. There we go. And they're distributing this in a couple different ways, and that to me is a unique thing and really cool of Cryptid Camp to do, because they don't want to waste their money. They don't want to waste funds and then make more product have to be more expensive because of the wasted funds and stuff. They're being very responsible, and I like that. I like the transparency, and they're being openly upfront responsible. The thing with those square cut test cards, all these promotional cards that we've been collecting collecting for a while, right? We've been collecting for a while. They're redeemable for test cards. I know at Collecticons, I'm not sure. I'm hoping at Squonkapalooza, part of that, a big part of that has to do with because I'll be there. You know, my kids want to go to Squonkalooza. They're very excited too. The graded cards. I put the box over here on my little table next to my camp. That's part of my camp chair. But the kids want to go to Squonkalooza too, and I think that that's going to be a really neat experience for them. But I'm hoping that they do the redemption for the proto card, our promotional cards. So anyway, continuing with our little roll here. Let's see. Make sure we get these in. All right, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So we did get a. These are monthly. Well, let's get back into just the monthly packs. Okay, or out of the monthly packs first. So we pulled some cool, like we got the full hollow Kokui Collecticon card, the full hollow Fiji Mermaid. My first box topper on a half booster. I so wanted one of these. Ever since I heard about them, try it again. As soon as I first heard about these, I wanted one so bad. They look amazing. The Frank's Mothman. There's only 200 of them made, man. And I was so glad, I was so happy to be lucky enough to pick one up. And we actually did get a serialized Fairfield, Texas Mummy Collecticon card. And then back to the monthly packs. There was a surprise drop and managed to pull one serialized elemental campfire. There we go. I want to try and get them too close to the camera. We pulled one monthly Hodag serialized. We managed to pull two serialized Owlmen. These ones made me nervous. They waited till the last episode, I think, of my hunt for them. I think they made me wait till the last 3 packs. It was like or 2 to the last pack and then the last pack. And then these might be before the videos come out, but we managed to pull 2 serialized explosive rabbits, which look phenomenal. And that's the thing, all these cards look amazing. The art looks amazing. Everything just looks amazing. And then I opened up some blister packs and pulled a serialized UFO. One of the things I love about card games, TCGs, is collecting. I enjoy opening. I enjoy the hunt for the serialized for my PC here. I think it is a blast. I think that Cryptid Camp has been doing an amazing job. And between the Kickstarter being done and the Kickstarter being released, we had things like the holiday pack, the Valentine's Day pack, the monthly packs to keep interest peaked. And Cryptid Camp has continuously been doing this. And some of the drops have been amazing. The binder drops were top notch. The play mats, which I don't know if they're still in the summer sale, but they were a really good price, you know, and they're really, really nice. The patches, love the patches. Got a variety. I want to get a few more. Got a couple of these. Of course, I had to get Meteorite, but it's been a really great experience. And the thing is, the community has been awesome. Now, I'm a camp counselor and a camp ranger on the Discord, and the transparency I see on the regular, just on the regular Discord, on the main campfire, because they got the counselor campfire and so on and so forth. There is some information that is passed that it allows us to know that there like some of the amazing stuff coming forward. But the biggest thing is the transparency is there, where there's very little that counselors know about it that isn't part of the regular campfire and everything, because it's such an open community. There's a couple of things like throughout the last 6 months or so, there's a couple of things that we've known ahead of time, but it's never it's, I don't want to say it's never felt like a gated community or anything like that, because at the end of the day, there's like I don't want to say it. They're like Bailey, Tim, Emilio. They're everyone. Like, I think they just like teasing us, because they will. They'll be like, hey, you guys, like today, there's a message in the main Discord. Hey, who wants to see the Mothman, the Visions of Mothman booster box sneak peek? Just so you know, there's never going to be somebody that says, nope, I don't want to see it. We all want to see it, all right? We all are sitting there anxiously waiting. While remember, Bailey's in China right now. Bailey's in China waiting for the printers to open. I think he said it was 1 o'clock when he posted it. They open at 9, or they start production at 9 or whatever. Their time, local time. So we're going to have a picture probably right at 9:01 local China time, for whatever region time zone he's in. But Bailey has been very upfront and open with us when it comes to Cryptid Camp. And I feel like the whole Cryptid Camp community and management has always wanted to keep that door open. The game, I really need to cut this down. We're at 26 minutes. But anyway, we have a couple guys that are doing an amazing job at distributing the information on gameplay and how to play, understanding some of the cards and stuff like that, like techniques, text, technical data, whatever. They know what they're doing, and they're passing on to us so that we all know what we're doing, so that we can get involved in the gameplay. So, check out Cryptid Camp's Discord. If you have not, check it out. It's a blast. If you're trying to get into the cards, check out cryptidcamp.com. Check out their Instagram. They have some amazing pictures. I try and steal some of their pictures and post them on my YouTube, just in case there's some random person that's like, oh, look, I found this guy's channel and I see this picture. It looks pretty neat. Let's click on check out cryptidcamp.com, you know? But honestly, just be part of the community. And if Cryptid Camp's not your thing, that's cool too. It's just, I know that for me, that's the community I'm part of now. It's my people. So anyway, with that, keep on collecting, keep doing your thing. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys at Squonkapalooza. Definitely looking forward to it. Luckily it fell on my weekend off. That was a blessing. I would have been off either way. I would have made sure I was off. But it just worked out real nice. And that's August 2nd up here in Johnstown, PA. About an hour and 15 minutes away from me. So got to go visit there. Got to go see some people. Got to see some of the Cryptid Camp crew. And definitely looking forward to, last time I was there was some Fresno Nightcrawler stuff I wanted to get. I'm getting it this time. I'm ready for Squonkapalooza 2025. Let's do it. But anyway, keep on collecting, man. Check out cryptidcamp.com. Check out the Discord. Check out their Instagram. Search Cryptid Camp. Look at other content creators, Cryptid Camp content. We got people doing pack openings. I love the pack openings. I really like Kevin Coates, and I feel bad if I'm mispronouncing it. It could be Cote, it could be I don't know, Sarah Cote, I don't know. But Kevin Cote, C-O-T-E. His channel has gameplay, and I have annoying people around me right now. But his gameplay is spot on. It's great. And I believe that he at one point he even made a comment. He's like, hey, I messed something up, but this is how it actually goes. We had some, we talked with the R&D people. So definitely check out Kevin Cote. You have to check out KBDX Tokyo, but if you're watching this, you already know KBDX Tokyo. But in an off chance that you don't, you better check them out. That's like a direct order. So anyway, with that, make sure you check out. This doesn't look as funny because I was gonna try to make it go whoop, but it's backwards, so it's kind of whatever. Anyway, keep on collecting, keep doing your thing. Check out cryptidcamp.com and enjoy it. Enjoy the community. If you're not having fun just talking with the other people in the community, and they, That's not what this should be about. We have a good time. So anyway, do your thing. Keep on collecting. Catch you later.